Hi, I'm Judy Shaw on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange for another segment of NYSE Icebreakers. Joining me today is Devina Rankin. Devina is the SVP and CFO at Waste Management. Thanks for joining me, Devina.
So happy to be here. Thanks for taking me again. It's been great to be a repeat attendee.
It's great to have you back. So, like we start off every Icebreaker segment, pick a card and answer the question. We'll read it out loud first. Okay.
If we came to your office and looked on your desk, what would we find?
What would we find?
So you would find a mess. Okay. I am definitely a messy person to start with. But there's also a sign that says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind.
Be kind. Love that. Love that. But also, we're going to find a mess on your desk.
Yes.
But this is waste management. So don't you have people that can help you out there?
I certainly know where it could go if I wanted to get rid of it, but I have to tell you there's a lot of important stuff there.
Okay, so. As long as you know where to find it.
I do.
Okay, so let's talk about today. You were here today for your Investor Day. Tell me how that went.
It was fantastic. You know, this is the first Investor Day that Waste Management's had in almost a decade.
Oh, wow.
And people have asked us why. Well, you know, why now? And I have to tell you what's so great about what's going on at our company today is there's really an intangible that we feel internally, but we've really started to hear more about it from our external constituents. And that buzz is something that we really wanted to very purposefully message to our shareholders. And so that's what today was all about.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, so many of your strategic priorities include your people. Tell me about that culture. Tell me about your people first culture.
You know, people first at Waste Management is about recognizing that when you treat your people well, they take care of every other constituent in the waste management pipeline. So, you know, people first for us is recognizing that the 43,000 men and women who work at Waste Management are charged with a lot of responsibility. And for them to do their best work, we have to make this a best place to work. And by investing in them, in their career development, their career planning, giving them top, not just in industry, but really broadly benefits that are world class, we're investing in our employees so that they can do their best work every day, and that takes care of everyone else along that supply chain.
That's a great way of thinking. So let's talk about the long term. What can we expect long-term success here?
You know, we just celebrated today total shareholder return for Waste Management approaching 180% in the last 5 years. Incredible. So when we talk about the next 5 years, it's how do we replicate that 180% growth and view where we stand today, which is at an all-time high, as a platform for continued success. And for us, it's really an equation of people, culture, leadership, enthusiasm, process, you know, doing the things that we do well every day to take care of our employees, our customers, the environment, and our communities so that ultimately we take care of our shareholders.
Great. Well, Devina, thank you so much for joining me, and it's great to have you here, Waste Management, here at the New York Stock Exchange for your Investor Day. 10 years later, but we hope it won't be too much later in the future.
It won't be 10 years again, and we can't thank the New York Stock Exchange enough for hosting us today.